Hello and welcome to an exploration of what it means to be made of clay.
Or how my attempt to upcycle my planters had me losing my pots, my clay, and my mind until I wondered, are we made of clay? And if so, what does that say about the human condition? Well,
So hear me out, because I'm not completely crazy. I didn't come up with the clay human concept all on my own. This is, after all, a tale as old as time. The story often goes like this. A god in want of minions experiments with lumps of clay, mixing them with their godly power, breath, magic, who knows? The point is they create life.
gods from all over the world use clay to create their creature.
Even wizards and sorcerers join behind the potter's wheel. Mud children, golems, and empty puppets, the inevitable result. Strong yet tragic figures, doomed to crumble to dust or melt with water.
I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world!
When the gods finally succeed in creating their ultimate earth people, the clay characteristic was quickly forgotten and never mentioned again.
That's disappointing.
And now that we understand that it was the gods and not I who decided we shall be made of clay, let's examine a particular myth to understand what this all means.
Long ago, in the faraway land of ancient Greece, there was a golden age of powerful gods and extraordinary heroes.
Heroes like Prometheus, the titan of foresight tasked with creating humans. So, he makes them from, you guessed it, clay.
Surprise, surprise! Surprise, surprise!
Prometheus wants humans to thrive. But because this is Greek mythology, things won't end well. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. So how will Prometheus help humans? He won't. Prometheus tricks Zeus by offering 2 piles of sacrificial offerings. One with juicy meat hidden inside an unappetizing ox stomach, and the other with bare bones wrapped in shiny fat. Zeus, fooled by appearances, chooses the fat-covered bones, leaving humans the better portion. This sets the rule for future sacrifices, where gods receive bones and fat, while humans keep the meat. Needless to say, Zeus feels slighted, and he will punish men by taking fire from them. Why is Zeus punishing men and not Prometheus is a mystery, really, I don't know. But inexplicably, Prometheus, the titan of foresight, is unable to see past his nose. He will go to Mount Olympus, he will steal fire, and he will doom humanity for all time. And fine, maybe he wasn't trying to doom humanity forever. But Prometheus, my guy.
Stop it. Get some help.
And to absolutely nobody's surprise, Zeus will punish Prometheus. Prometheus will be tied to a rock where an eagle will eat his liver for the rest of eternity. But before Prometheus got caught, he had more than enough time to warn his brother, Epimetheus, that he should never ever accept any gift from Zeus. Because any gift from him would be, no doubt about it, a trick to punish mankind. And after all of this, you might be thinking, humans are only mentioned in passing in this story, and why does clay even matter? And it's true. Humans hardly matter, and clay was forgotten. Again. Why do I even bother?
I'll never get anything I wish for! A lot of ways!
Well, you see, in Greek mythology, both humans and clay serve as an analogy for life itself, soft only for shaping and hardened with fire. And the one would hope that hardened with fire would suffice to explain the hardships of humanity. It is only after that the real test will come.
Because when you're made of clay, the question isn't really, will you break? The question is, when?
Zeus punished Prometheus, but men, well, they're still on his hit list. And they too shall pay for Prometheus' thievery.
Oh, that is despicable. I love it.
He will create Pandora, the first woman to ever exist. Perfect, claymate, and human. And if you're wondering, are women actually a punishment in this story? Yes, they are.
I shouldn't be so angry, but I am Latin, so I get to feel whatever I want.
Zeus gives Pandora to Epimetheus, who forgot about Prometheus' warning.
But what happened?
I don't know.
And Zeus gives Pandora two things before he sends her on her merry way. A trait known as curiosity, and a jar. Yes, a jar. I know it's famously known as Pandora's box, but believe me, the ancients really loved their clay metaphors.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Finally, Zeus makes one last request. Do not open this jar.
Just calm down. Don't do it.
And of course, she opens it.
Oh, there's a big surprise. That's an incredible. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from that surprise.
What happens after? Well, maybe I should let Greek poet Hesiod describe it. When she opened the jar, out flew a horde of evil spirits. Sickness, old age, death, and the host of sorrows. Only hope remained, stuck at the bottom of the jar.
Zeus didn't mold Pandora from clay to mirror Prometheus' work. He chose it because he knew clay's inherent flaw.
Fragility.
After all, apply enough pressure to any clay object, and it will, inevitably, shatter. So, is a tragic conclusion that we're made of clay because we're meant to break?
It's not true. Tell me it's not true.
It's true.
Except, I won't accept it. And yes, maybe I might have cried to my monstrosity of a project. I might have questioned my life's choices and was this close to admitting defeat. Wow. But in the end, I realized all the roads led back to my broken spirit.
I mean clay.
And I'm finding a solution for it. Were my pots fixed? No.
Give up. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow.
But I did learn about the beautiful Japanese art of kintsugi. So maybe all roads don't lead to my broken pottery, but to Japan, I don't know. A philosophy, an art form, a technique. Kintsugi fixes ceramics by painstakingly gluing each broken piece of the object back together. Then it highlights the cracks with golden powder.
Why? Why? Why?
Because there is beauty in imperfection. Wounds or cracks are part of an object's history, and change is not only natural, but inevitable. So we might as well embrace it.
Oh my god, are you crying?
No, it's just raining.
And, lucky for us,
Zeus's plan didn't end up as he intended.
No, it can't be.
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
as it turns out, by creating Pandora, Zeus gave us the traits that would define us as human. Hope and curiosity. Yes, they sealed our destiny, and on in circles we run. But without these traits, we are no different from the golems. Only dirt. Only mud. Dust to dust, they say. But if we're made of earth, then we're also made of gold. Because in the end, it's not the breakage that defines us. It's the work we put into getting back together. What did we learn? Who have we become? And what mends our scars?
Have a wonderful day, everyone.